It's been 9 months since the PS5 Pro dropped, and yeah, it's a beast. But is it really worth the upgrade? After months of daily use, dozens of game updates, and some unexpected surprises. Here's my full review of the PS5 Pro. Let's talk about performance issues and whether it still makes sense in 2025. Let's start with the obvious performance. The PS5 Pro still crushes it. You're getting noticeably better frame rates in games that support the Pro patch. Most 4K titles run smoother with fewer dips and better ray tracing. That new upscaling tech, PSSR, actually delivers. Games look cleaner without nuking performance, especially in fast-paced stuff like Call of Duty or Helldivers 2. Is it night and day compared to the original PS5? Sometimes, but only in supported games. That's key. Here's the thing, not every game uses the PS5 Pro power. Sony said DICE could make P Pro enhanced version, but many just haven't. Some huge games got solid updates like Spider-Man 2, Cyberpunk, and Rise of the Ronin, but others same as the regular PS5. So if you are playing older or indie titles, there's basically no difference. So unless you're sticking to the latest AAA games, that extra power goes unused. Daily use, honestly, smooth. Load times feel faster, especially for games installed on the internal SSD. The UI's snappy and multitasking is better, especially if you're jumping between the games and media app. And yeah, it runs quiet. And even under load, I barely hear it, much quieter than the launch day of PS5. One thing I gotta shout out, streaming and capture. The Pro handles 4K recording more efficiently. So if you're a content creator or a streamer, you will notice a boost here. Design-wise, it's clean, slightly bulkier than the slim but detachable disk drive. It's a nice touch. Overheating, not a problem so far. Even after hours of play, the thermal stays stable. No crashes, no throttling. Sony really nailed the cooling here. But alright, let's be real. The PS5 Pro isn't perfect. The biggest issue, inconstant support, is frustrating when a brand new game doesn't have a Pro patch and runs basically the same as the base PS5. Also, the price. At launch it was $599. Now it's still floating around that price with minor discounts. That's a steep for a mid-gen upgrade, especially if you are already PS5 on, and that works fine as well. If you're not a 4K gamer or into high-end visuals, you're probably not getting the full value. So, 9 months later, is the PS5 Pro worth it? If you're on a base PS5 and want best console experience out there, yeah, it's still the king. But if you already have a PS5 and don't really care about minor boost or ray tracing, you're not missing out much. And the PS6, probably 2 3 years away. Upgrading now depends on the feature proof you want it to be, especially when GTA 6 is right around the corner. Bottom line, the PS5 Pro is a powerhouse, not just essential but for everyone. But for those who care about visual fidelity, frame rates, and next-gen features, it still holds up. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Are you rocking the Pro or sticking with the original one? Hit that like button, subscribe if you are into no BS reviews, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.